Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So today we will be presenting our mini project for PLC subject, which is to make a complete system for automated bottle filling and sorting system using Siemens PLC. For this project, we have to do it in pairs. So my partner is Yong with number metric 2313617141, while me myself is IZZUL Daniel bin AZMAN with the number metric of 2313624770. So to help understanding the system, we will be explaining the functions of each system rung by rung. For example, over here we have rung number 1, which is the conveyor logic. It is started with the push button of start. So whenever the button start is pressed, it will activate the system. But on the few conditions, which is that the button stop is not pressed, the bottle sensor doesn't detect any bottles, also the color bottle and the bottle height. So whenever these four conditions are not met, are not activated, then the start button will start the conveyor. Then whenever the conveyor started, so the system is self-latched to itself. So whenever the conveyor started and we release the button, it will continue running because of the self-latching mechanism. And then for the three sensors that we use, which is the bottle sensor, colored bottle sensor, and the bottle height sensor, we actually implemented three timers separately for each sensors. So whenever the process is done, which is according to the timer, whenever the time is up, it will activate these three contacts below the sensors. So whenever these contacts are activated, the conveyor will continue running. Next, over here we have rung number 2, which is the limit sensor timer. The limit sensor is to detect whether the bottle is present at the sensor location. So whenever the sensor detects, it will activate the timer. It will trigger the timer to activate. So the timer will run for 3 seconds before the time is up. And whenever the time is up, timer will give out the signal that it is done. And it will activate like in the contact number rung number 1 before. It will contact the conveyor and the conveyor will continue running back. Now for rung number 3, the rung number 3 is used to make the water pump logic. So whenever the bottle sensor detects and the bottle, like we can see in the first rung before, that whenever the bottle detects, the conveyor will stop running. So whenever this conveyor stop running, and then it is not stop running because of the sensor and not because of stop, it will activate a timer pause, so that the pause will be activated for 10 seconds and not limit sensor, which means whenever the bottle is filled, it will be filled for 10 seconds, or when the limit sensor detect, so maybe about this height, so whenever the limit sensor detect, it will negate the contact over here, which is the limit sensor, so the water pump will stop running. And whenever the pump stops running, the conveyor also can continue on its journey.
So hi, my name is Yong. The membership ialah 2313617141. So I will continue to explain the rug 4 color sticker timer. So for this rug, we can see have one input and the timer. For the input is color sticker. This is when color sticker detect a sticker, and the timer we set 3 seconds because this to ensure the color sticker is fully framing or identified before proceeding the conveyor. So next I will explain the rug 5 color sticker logic. So for this rug have two input and one output. For input is color bottle, for the output is color sticker. So if the color bottle is detected, so the corresponding actuator of the output color sticker also will activate. So this may trigger shooting for specific bottle color. And we can also see that have another input is stop. This is to maybe like emergency stop the system for safety also. So next is rack 6 height shooting timer. So for this rack have a input and a timer. The input is shooting motor. Then the timer is delay for 3 seconds. So if the shooting motor is activated, the 3-second delay uh, is appear before activating the conveyor to allow safety and accurate shooting. So last is rack 7 height shooting logic. So for this rack have 2 input and 1 output. It is stop button and water height, and the output is shooting motor. For the stop is emergency stop button to stop this system. And next is water height. When the water height is detected, then the conveyor will stop. Then the shooting motor will trigger. Is to send the water to appropriate part. That's all for us. Thank you.